Oh, it's updating the game. Why is it updating the game? I just installed it yesterday, but yep. We'll see. I have no allegiance to either team, so we'll see what happens. Not taking any sides this year. I really should not root for Philly in anything, to tell you the truth. So. Oh, it's the 20th anniversary of 2K. Is this gonna open up at the wrong resolution? What's going on here? Where's Alice? Yeah, it did. I thought I fixed that. 010 stream. Cortland 12, what's up? How are you, Cortland? Welcome. How have you been? Yeah, so this is the wrong resolution. We gotta fix the resolution. Come on, game. Get through all these logos. It's a 0 out of 10 stream. We're on the wrong resolution. Enter my name. Oh, that's why. Because I deleted the whole game that I tested it with. So how do we change? We enter. And then here... Yes, give me increased video quality. First of all, this should be 1080p. Anti-aliasing on. Confirm that. There we go. Yes, I want to keep the resolution. Been under the weather? I'm sorry to hear that, Cortland. The road to recovery as well. How are you fabulous people doing tonight? I am well. Sorry to hear you're sick. Hopefully you'll feel better soon. It's that time of year where the weather just doesn't cooperate, and I think we all get sick. Physics. We want physics as high as possible. I think my computer can play this. As for the gamma, how do we adjust the gamma? I adjust it slightly. All 4 symbols are visible. There you go. At least to me they are. That's it. Audio. It needs more Hulk. Spicy flu flying around. Wash your hands. Yes, a lot of people are sick at work too. Wash your hands. Use hand sanitizer when you can. Lower this a little. Keep the voice volume high. Subtitles should be on. I think the in-game music and sound effects are going to be a lot louder than this. Could always adjust them. Gonna stay with the controller for this. Play the first game with a controller. No, no, no. Confirm, let's go. Let's play the game. Game and data. We have the game and data. How do I go back? There we go. So, Alice Madness. It's a favorite game of mine. First time beating the first game. We did that on the last stream. Alice. American McGee's Alice. We have any memories yet? No, we don't have any. We got the game knows. Extra content? I remember the extra content. There's different, like... I think there's, like, different costumes you could play with, too. Alright, let's go. New game. Thumbs up. You want me to adjust the gamma again? Okay, let's do that. Make it too bright. Invert vertical look, never. Why would we want to do that? I have too. It's been 7 years since I played this? Maybe more. No, you can never have too much gamma. Sometimes you need gamma for your viewers to see the game correctly. At least the game works with gamma. Sometimes you have to use the NVIDIA control panels to set your gamma. So we're at Rutledge Asylum. Collected, treasure your memory, and never count the cost. Why is this taking so long to load? It's on an SSD. We're playing the Steam version, by the way. Not that that should matter. Probably. Probably. Or maybe they slowed it down on purpose so it could have the same loading times as the original game. This is 30 FPS, by the way. You can't up-res the frame rate because what will happen is the game will glitch out. It's a shame. Okay. Wait a couple of more seconds because it's actually cycling through those messages down there. I want to see if it's actually going to bring us to the game. Never taken this long. You might need to relaunch it. Then the start sometimes gets stuck if you're in the menu for too long. Thank you for letting me know that, Tikaru. How are you? That could be the case. Also, why is the Epic game launcher open? I was in the menu for a while. Also, I updated OBS so that hopefully we do not crash like we did last time. I had a crash in the middle of streaming with OBS because I had uploaded the new driver for NVIDIA. It was annoying, but at least it kept the VOD, so that was good. Doing good? I'm okay. Doing good. Can't complain. We had a nice storm today, but I still made it to work somehow. So we're all good. All melted. It's unreal, man. Unreal. The first game was on Quake engine. Quake 3 engine, I think. Enter. New game. Normal. Gamma. Enough gamma. Stop with the gamma. Let's go. Gonna load the game now. There we go. Thank you for letting me know, Tikaru. I'm so sad there won't be a second Alice Man. Yeah, Alice Asylum is not going to happen, apparently. It did. Would have been great to see one more game. Watch the opening scene.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
Fire. I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped in my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor.
She'll be all right.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong? Robert!
Oh no, not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution, corruption, it's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound. There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and...
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
Very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie. Your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
Let's make everything better by forgetting everything, right? Look at these graphics. Look how good they look. Alex, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. We just started Alice Madness Returns. The sequel. We beat the last game, last stream, obviously. This game looks so good still. Of course, the upgraded character model for Alice. I think it's the same voice actress, and it's the same voice actor for the Cheshire Cat, so glad you're doing well. How do I sound? I'm okay. I have to lower the voices a tiny bit, but we're okay. Let's have a look around the boys' room.
Ollie pinched me smalls.
Well,
We have motion blur. I'm turning off motion blur. I hate motion blur, especially at 30 FPS. You guys don't mind.
bloomers.
This is the orphanage slash, I guess, sanitarium for children.
The loo smells awful.
Worse than your room?
Yeah, this one's great. I know some fans of part 1 don't. Yeah, I really like part 1. This is my first time playing part 2 in a long time, so I'm glad I'm playing them back to back. I want to see which one's better. Yeah, just forget you killed your mom. That's so easy. Yes. Killed my mom. Forget that my mom was murdered by my father. Just forget everything. Life will be so much better once you forget.
What's wrong there?
Can't find the door.
Can't find the door. Not there yet. Want to explore. Door's right here. Not the right one. My stories to the children bear strange fruit. Their drawings expose pieces of my mind. She's telling them about Wonderland, and they're writing about it. Interesting. Or drawing. First person camera mode. That's creepy.
Doctor, do you right? Still sick in the head?
I'm past a cure. Terminal condition.
Yes, I agree. I'm not going to take sides over saying one is better than the other, but having finished the first game, I gained a new respect for it, because I thought it was just jank, and for the longest time I was like, oh, I'm never going to play this, never finish it. But once we got past the Jabberwocky, that was the hardest part of the game. As a kid, I loved American McGee's Alice, and as I was growing up, loved Alice Madness Returns. Both just bring back a lot of nostalgia. Exactly. And this game obviously had great voice acting. It had good graphics, better graphics than the first game. But it's still like still holds up. I understand why people like the first game better. There was more weapon variety.
This time.
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
The weapons in this game are okay, but you know, it's been a while since I played this, so we need to. We'll see. The T-pop weapon I never liked, but then again, I had to use it. Abandoned toys, worn out shoes have a past, and the people who used them too. My past was consumed by fire. I just take everybody's stuff and just throw it there. That's it. Now, the first game could be hard to play at some parts, but if you can get past it, it's pretty solid. Yeah, it was just a Jabberwocky for me. I mean, even the maze was fine. Illustrated news feeds an unstable appetite for domestic mayhem and industrial disaster. Fire at match factory. 6 girls missing. Is there anything more predictable? The world's gone quite bad.
10 years in the loony bin.
No, Ma, no relations. She's an orphan.
Talking about us. Earn your keep. Somebody had to embroider
Mr.
that.
Payne had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
Everything she experienced in the first game, and that's her family, right? Photograph of my family was delivered here by post. No message, no return address. I'm grateful for this memento, but I wish I could thank the sender. An interesting photo. That's her little sister, I think. She's the older sister. Yeah, I was watching your stream. I didn't realize 3 hours passed since you started the boss fight. It was just crazy experience. Yeah, 3 hours. I wasn't supposed to be on for that long. I couldn't believe what time it was when I finished. I was like, we went this long? Wow. And I even started late that day, so. Alright, let's exit. Have to go pick up our medicine. I forget, are there saves in this game or no? It's checkpoints, okay. I think.
Doctor's pet.
Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family.
Who'd want her?
These character models are pretty cool. They're very reminiscent of a Grimm fairy tale. Kids look grotesque. There's no... The only person who looks remotely cute is Alice. Like, everybody else is just a grotesque-looking kid in this game. Child. Which are reminiscent of the insane children in the first game that they depicted. I knew that if you kept up with the Haunting Ground ending areas, you would keep up with Alice too. Thank you. Haunting Ground was no slouch. Not at all. This is cool. You could actually see out the window. We're gonna go outside now. Go get our medicine. This music is as good, if not better than the first game, but...
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
I think right now I prefer the first game soundtrack, but we'll see. This is kid number 8. Take a look at all the characters around town.
Oh, this digging's killing me back. They call work noble, the bastards.
Some good stories told by the background characters here. Moorgate Street closed. Traffic on Metropolitan and Circle is restricted.
Noise so thick you could build a flat on it.
Sheen made corsets? And this guy's playing his violin, that's pretty cool. Kid looks a little like Mick Jagger, doesn't he?
She ever work? Where's her plaque? Too good for company? She don't get close. Hates being touched. Who likes it then? Never slapped? Spanked, more like.
Okay. Playing hide and seek and she's counting forever?
Train of cars, with moonbeam windows and with wheels of stars. So hush, you little ones, and have no fear. The man in the moon, he is the engineer.
Tiny Tim is here somewhere. How's the music sound? Does that sound good? Should I put it up higher? Sounds pretty good in my ears, but let me know. All these orphans hanging outside the insane asylum. Trying to forget all their problems. We don't have to do first person mode. I forgot we were in first person. I'm not even sure where we're supposed to go. I know we're supposed to go to a drugstore, pharmacy. I'm not sure what the timeline in the game is and what year it's set in, but all the characters look like they're going through a plague or... Yes! They have that grim fairy tale kind of look to them. And I would think it's the 1800s. Maybe the late 1800s, England. Definitely takes place maybe like, let's say about 5 to 10 years after the first game, possibly.
But it's always just a little bit beyond my grasp.
Steady on, mate. It's only cheap.
Are we missing... Hold on. Is there like 3D sound in this? The first game had that. Sound effects volume. Up that a little. Up that. Voice volume. There you go. Set in 1875. That makes sense. So this is the same time period as like Assassin's Creed Syndicate almost. Maybe 5 years before that. Not that they're related, but I'm just saying. Check out this guy. Creepy. Sawing him a quarter pig. I don't know, Draconic. Welcome, Draconic. The madness returned. Unfortunately, it's not returning anymore, thanks to EA, so... The quest for more money? No, no. This is the quest to finish the story.
Puss. Don't be afraid.
Follow him, Alice. Uh-oh, we're in the bad part of town now.
Like a real job. No changing nappies. Better
You
than
look
being
like a
a dog's
discerning
boy.
gentleman. Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Yeah, they did mess up. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Agents of Wonderland.
My stars and garters, Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
There is a Tiny Tim somewhere. I remember
Come
a
along
kid with a
home
crutch.
then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds. Like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to.
A mangy rabbit.
Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, all died on my account, I couldn't save you. I've told her my silence is for sale. Cheap. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Days she can't remember her name, what I heard.
She didn't kill her family, though. It was the, chill out grandma, there you go. She didn't kill her family. It was the cat that knocked over the, candle. Well, I guess we got no choice but to go look at the pigeons. Look at this setting. Look how beautiful this is. This is a game from 2011. And it still looks like this. Just the volumetric fog and just the perspective and the way that they're using the aperture and shutter speed to show the light through. This game's still amazing. Screaming the cat did it. Has you thrown in back of a paddy wagon. Yeah, that's exactly it. The cat did it. No, she didn't. All right, Granny, show us your pigeons.
Nurse Witness, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. Your mouse needs washing.
Uh-oh. This isn't good.
Pretty birds, like you.
Only a dream.
Mwah. This would be awesome as a TV show, like a short mini-series. I need to do that. Feed the cat, he offers. Okay, I couldn't even see that. Look at this. I'm wearing our dress again. Look how beautiful this looks. You're right about the cinematography. It's amazing for a game. They up-res the graphics or something? I don't remember it looking this good. Then again, when I played it,
A very upsetting journey. But I'm rid of Pris, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
About time, too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself. When necessary, thanks very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this Wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
he didn't die after all. Look at that. And yes, the Veil of Tears. Look at that. We're back. All right.
Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
What? What?
Now I gotta lower the volume because it's booming in my ears. That should do it. No, confirm. Okay, just confirm this. Yeah, this game looks stunning. The first time I played it, I didn't even have, like, HD on my monitors yet. Game didn't even look half as good as this. The colors, it's so vibrant. The butterfly. I have to adjust the position of the camera. But this is like Unreal 2.5, I think, or maybe, yeah, I don't think, it could even be Unreal 3. The first game was done with Quake 3 engine. Very effective. I want to buy the art book for this. I think it's out of print. Our Gentlogician sent me the art book for Alice Madness, or rather Alice Asylum, the last one that they created that, you know, obviously the game's not coming out, but it has some amazing art. I put it in the Discord. If you guys are interested in it, I'll load it up again. Cover memory.
You're part frog, Alice, I swear. You jump so well.
Got memories. Yeah, this looks great. Look, blind pig. Look at that. That's her crying. Screenshot of that. Need to update the Be Right Back screen with more screenshots. So there you go. Use that. This is definitely a game you want to play with a controller. I think the controls are very tight.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
Oh, not yet. Gotta get the memory. Beezy, what's up? We just started. I'm sad I missed the finale of Alice 1. I watched the VOD at 2x speed to catch up. Thank you. I feel like an asshole when you got to the Queen and mentioned, where's BZ Plasma when you need him? No, it's quite good. That was me. Look, I don't feel that way, and I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way at all. Don't feel that way, please. You definitely did pretty well on those last 2 bosses. I'm sure you had tons of fun with the final boss with the ring of annoying platforms around it. Yeah, I did good. I did good. Luckily, you know, it wasn't as bad. We took a couple of times, but I know you were joking. I know. But you're just in time for the next game.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
Well, it's the mushrooms they're talking about. We can jump on them because of the spongy consistency. But this is my first time seeing the game in HD, or playing it in HD, and it looks fantastic. 2011 game. I didn't even have an HD screen last time I played it. I had like a 768p monitor. And I'm marveling at the graphics. Even though it's 30 FPS, it still looks amazing. I think we go down this way. We don't have a way to make ourselves small yet. Oh, wait, drink me. For the record, I watched this one super big streamer.
Small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
My God, I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, You can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Quite. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
I'm learning to become a better gamer. That's what it is. Hold LB to shrink and you get to see where you need to go. That's what the first game kind of needed in certain places, but it was fine. We did the maze, we did everything. Alice 1 is an amazing game. Yes, it is an amazing game with some great music. The soundtrack is probably one of the best in all games. Super pro gamer indeed, I don't know about that. But I'll take your flattering comments anytime, guys. Alice 1 is an amazing game, but some of the bosses are super unfair. Have to be safe scum. Well, to be fair, the last boss, I safe scummed it. Well, the Jabberwocky, I safe scummed it at basically the second phase. So recover the memory.
Look how small she's become, all curled up. She's barely there. A vixen in her hidey hole.
Drunk. Go through. Oh, forgot about that. So the teeth, if I remember correctly, upgrade the weapons, right? I will say that I really love the queen design on the final boss before the last boss. Her tentacle throne and floating around was gross and cool. It was. That was a well-designed character. After 3 hours of trying to beat it, I would too. It's only fair. Yeah. To rage and have to ban people and like... That's crazy. But I can understand why people save scum the boss. Or at least the Jabberwocky. It's just so... out there. So there's only checkpoints in here, right? There's no need to save the game, I guess. Here we go. I'd say 100% run, but we already missed some of the teeth in the previous level because they jumped up. The previous scene, actually. For this river of blood. No quick saves in this game, only checkpoints. That's what I remember. Better or for worse. This was considered a console game back then in the day, and then they kind of made it in for PC. They actually recommend you use a gamepad for it because, you know, Xbox 360 and PS3 were king back then, and that's what those games were for. Is that their Jabberwocky? the dead Jabberwocky? Yeah, the tracking was the worst.
The vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
Oh, simultaneously. Look, we got our vorpal blade back.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
PC Master Race, right, Hourjet? Console ports annoy you? Well, they annoy me now. Back then, I couldn't afford a PC, so I had to switch over to Xbox 360 and Xbox One because all my coworkers had them, and all they wanted to do was play Gears of War online, so I joined them. The PC is best. Well, you know, I still play console games, so I'm not knocking it, but going forward, it will only be a PC. The Vorpal Blade goes Snickers snack, it leaves them dead, as seen in previous poem. The Vorpal Blade inflicts the swiftest damage to a single target at close range. Okay. Press X to attack. Interesting. Get our memories.
Flight or fight implies a permanent choice, but flight often just means putting off the fight
It is.
for another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
I couldn't afford buying a new GPU every year to play the latest tech either. Yeah, that's why I made the switch to consoles back then. Just press X, don't die. Yeah. The Vorpal Blade is good, but then they force you to use the other weapons in certain parts. You have to. So memories recovered 5 of 26. This is just chapter 1. Paint the rose red. So when you get those 4 roses, it expands your health. That much I remember. There we go, our first battle. On Nightmare. I'll be watching. Yeah, combat is a little more straightforward. It's just like smash X. That's it.
Ugly, gross, and evil in a single monstrosity.
And then evade, pressing RB. Yes, they've been doing that lately. They've been re-releasing games, and it's like, oh, we're going to charge you $70 now for this. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the mindless hack and slash of this game. Fights took too long, like the one and done in the first game. Yeah, I like that too. Here there's scenes where you have to, or battles where you have to cycle through weapons at different times and stun your enemies, and they try to make it more more of a tactic game in terms of fighting, but it didn't work as well. The first response that popped into my head after I read that you have a lot of patience for this. Kudos. Yeah, Plasma's a pro gamer. He plays everything on like the hardest difficulty.
A flower's purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle because it is a slave to memory.
Bullet sponges, yeah, they're plenty.
Strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
I think the camera, let me raise the camera a little here so that it's not completely blocking out. Doesn't completely block out the subtitles for you. I could also make the text disappear, but we won't do that. It's awesome art wallpaper I found. Oops. Let's close that. All right, there we go. Yeah, I like this game for various reasons. Compared to the first one, the first one's amazing. We'll see how good my memory is in this game, and how, if the levels overstay their welcome, like I remember. They did do that. While jumping, hold and press spacebar to initiate Alice's float. I'm not using the keyboard. There we go. Float can be used multiple times by jumping. Yeah, the controls are pretty tight here. You're not like, oh, whoops. You're not usually over jumping and having to compensate for it. Oh, we missed. Okay, put the death counter to 2. Hold on, what's up here? Another memory. So that was a memory, but why did it play? One across the way. Yeah, let's go back just for that one tooth. I don't think so. Funny enough, I don't think dying from a fall counts dying in this game. No, it doesn't, because they put you back up top. But they started doing that in the second game. Oh my god, it's the Duchess again. Oh lord. That's true. That's very true. And you gotta redo half the level. I think this game has a bug that doesn't play out the memories, at least. I had the problem with some memories. It might do that. It's almost like Zelda, where if you fall off, it takes a heart off. Got it. I guess you lose a rose. Part of a rose, maybe. It's her again.
It's you again, Alice. You may approach. Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
Yes, well, you taught me manners, and I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me. Everything's better with bacon, don't you agree? Of course you do. Now, there are pig snouts scattered about.
That's
I heard a few behind the house. Go fetch them for me. But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
So apparently she's no longer a cannibal. That's how she's doing. This is your second weapon in the game. Piglet Edition. Pepper Grinder. I like these little posters. The Duchess. You have just obtained. Spice up your foes. Prepare savory snouts. Looks like a snout. And I don't think we can go through this door yet, right? Love this alternate vision mode where you can actually see where you're going. Very helpful in this game since the levels are so long. Bolterfly. I remember them. Oh. Flying bolts. Take out their hives, then we don't have to fight them anymore. Most annoying guys ever. I hated them so much because they just suck into you, and Alice stays in one place. Yeah, I don't like them. They're like leeches. They just stick onto you. But it's cool because they're actually bolts. They're not really insects, they're not organic. They're metal bolts. They're annoying as hell. Can we get up there? I think we need to... There's something up there, right? Maybe not. Oh, there's another 2 we have to destroy. Oh, 3 actually. I don't remember using the pepper shaker much, or pepper cracker. I think that's the proper term there. It's not a shaker, it's a cracker. Cracks the pepper. You're playing War, I hammered 40k bolt gun yesterday and was sad that I wasn't shooting literal bolts. Why would they name it bolt gun then? There are the flying pigs. Throughout every no, well that's a snout. Throughout every domain, keep an ear out for snouts. Enter aiming mode and shoot the snout with the pepper grinder. Once the snout is full of pepper, it will reveal paths and collectibles. I remember that. There you go. Well, that goes back to the Duchess, so... I forget, how do we upgrade our weapons here? Is it a memories? Not that we have enough to upgrade one yet, but...
Thank you so much for the snout. Now go away.
It's in the basket. Nice. So all we needed to do was one snout? You can't go back out, right? Always follow your nose. You can't, Sam. He always knows. It's false advertising. It's like watching The Wicker Man, and the man isn't even made of wicker. It's disappointing. Oh. It's kind of like a machine gun. Yeah, because we could shoot these things down, right? Yeah. Come on. Check out the hive. I prefer the music from the first game so far. Either find me missing cogs or back off. Yep, pretty much. Love that game. Conker's Bad Fur Day, yep. The root cog. Man, that's another game. It's one of our first games I streamed. I couldn't beat it, and then I saw somebody beat it, and I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna load up the game and go back and play it and beat it, and I did. I couldn't get off the beach from the Saving Private Ryan level. It's overheating. Yeah, it's Conqueror's Bad Fur Day is basically a take on every movie that was made up until that game was made. Sort of. It's mind-blowingly fantastic. And it's very hard in terms of platforming and timing. I played the Rare Replay version, which is basically the N64 version. The Xbox version is a lot more forgiving. There's more health in areas, and the platforming's a little bit better. So where do I need to go? I need to go over there. Can we get there? No, we didn't. The teddies with the lasers are the most annoying for sure. Yes, they are. Yeah, it's immature humor, but it does really well at making parodies of, like, every level is like a parody of a movie. Even do Aliens and Matrix in there. How do I get over there? Oh, you made it, Alice.
Finish your soup, girls. Bovine juveniles gave their all for
Look at this thing. That's the turtle with the bull's head from the first game. One in the underpants. I've had this on Game Pass for so long, excited to see what it's all about. DRS 43, you must play this game. You must play this. Classic. Terminator, Godfather, Aliens, Matrix, and even a Foghorn Leghorn impression in Conquer. Yes, you do. The Save It Private Ryan level was my, like, the run to the beach to have to get into the boat was just impossible for me. Took me forever. Yeah, it was awesome though. Level 1? Level, I mean. Okay, yeah. I recommend starting with the first game. I'm glad, Tikaru, if you're still here, that you talked me into playing the first game, because I never would have hated myself for not doing that after for all this. I get the complete story now. Without part 3, unfortunately. I think we jump down there. Where do we go? Through here? Wait, there's a pig snout here somewhere. Probably in there. Make sure we got that pig snout. Reminds me of the part in Medal of Honor Allied Assault, which is the recreation of that as FPS. I remember that. Is that when you're storming the beach? And basically the snipers are killing you off one by one, and it's like nearly impossible to get at that. That's another game I should stream. I love that game. First came out. Over here, there's nothing else. Where's the pig? Now. Yep, you're in the same boats. That took me a million tries to get to the beach at first. Where's the pink snout? It's over there somewhere. Go find it. This is just the beginning. This game's gonna heat up. It's gonna get really, really good and a lot of action and go back here for a minute. There it is. I was too busy being attacked to notice it last time. Okay, now we can go this way. We were doing that before. I'd be tempted to replay that, but it's such a tough game. I'd probably replay it on easy. There's that one level with all the snipers and you're in the town and... Oof. Killer. Yeah, platforming is definitely better in this game. You actually make the platform jumps. Just watched a video comparing that level of Medal of Honor Allied Assault and nearly every scene from the movie it's created in that intro for the level. It's crazy to see. I'm gonna have to look up something like that. That sounds pretty cool to watch. Supposed to call my friend, I didn't get a chance to call him. Now he's calling me. Call him back in the morning. Yeah, especially with the sniper rifles. Yeah, the soundtrack so far hasn't been much of anything, right? They're not really playing any of the cool music while you're leveling around like they did in the first game. Slithering Ruin. I hated these guys. Like, this is just ambient sound. They should be playing music in the background. I don't know why they didn't add that in. The soundtrack's actually supposed to be longer than the first game. Feeling a little sluggish. That's right, it's more for casual players. Go from here up, down, there. That scenery. Hey, Doc. Whoa, they turned Alice into a samurai showdown. Somewhat. That's good, Doc. I would compare Alice 1, like System Shock 1 and 2, Alice 2 being the Bioshock 1, 2 Infinite. Got it. In terms of streaming. This chick is one mad bama jamma. Yeah, she is. Don't mess around with Alice. More wicked than I remember her. Don't mean to go that way. Oh, here we go. Right, we gotta focus on the enemies. So they have these porcelain masks. If you could break through the porcelain masks on the bigger ones, then you're able to kill them easily. You can do these combo attacks and stuff. Get this memory. So the bottles don't give you any memories. I think they're just for collecting. Hope you're holding up well despite the nutbaggery in the news. I'm having to disconnect from social media a lot more myself. Yeah, there's a lot of BS. Can't watch the news much, whatever. It sucks. Hello, your eyes. Read this as your life depended on it because it does. Gather these pearly whites to prevent your premature arrival before the pearly gates. My friends can use the choppers and you'll improve the weapon capacity. Okay, now we can upgrade our weapons. It's affecting my job a lot, so whatever's going on. Every time I watch the news, I get severely depressed. We all do. We all do. It's tough not to get trapped into that hole. The good news is, at least there's a 2.3 chance an asteroid will hit us in 2032. Alright, that might be good. Misdirection is the best information. There you go. So we can upgrade the Vorpal Blade. We don't have enough for the Pepper Grinder. Let's do that. Level 2. Goodbye, train.
Hatter always hated mechanical malfunctions. This disaster is either his doing or his epitaph.
So good, these graphics. These colors are amazing. The third game was going to be even darker than this in terms of graphics. It was going to look like pretty sinister and gothic and wicked, but from what I've seen in the art books, like the one Arrogant shared with me. But I'll never get to see it, unfortunately. 2032 will be my year. There you go. I'm sorry it's affecting your job. It's okay. More like a government funding issue, that's why. Good thing is, I have a new boss and she seems okay so far, so. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what it looked like. Asylum would have been a surrealistic horror game. It would have, yeah, it definitely would have been more horror than any of them, from what I saw. I remember I used to do YouTube videos I used to watch. Like where you would talk about the game and stuff, and what his vision was for it. And freaking EA kills everything, of course, right? So. I don't know why I didn't stream this game when I first played it. I just started streaming at the time, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna stream this one. Glad I'm streaming it now. Second playthrough is always better. You kinda know what you're doing. she isn't okay, we'll send her to Wonderland. It's fine. Yes. Yes, indeed. So, on top of all the bullshit I mentioned about my lost and the time that I've been streaming, I found out the other day that apparently, after one of our events, he took a side trip that he was traveling for work for, and charged $15,000 on his credit card and went gambling. On company money with possibly some celebrity. It was one of our events. And that's what got him fired. Madcaps, I remember them. Alice in Terrorland. Kills me is the fact that they fired him for that, but they didn't fire him for being abusive and sexist and racist. Numerous people who reported him. Some of the Terrorland, and glad he was fired. It was like being in hell basically for a year and a half. Eventually, you start believing what abusive things they say to you, and you start questioning your sanity and how, if you're basically any good at your job to begin with. Alice can dodge enemy attacks. We'll do that. But enough of that. So things are getting a little bit better. It was just everything. Of course, it always is. I forget, we gotta dodge behind him so that he loses his shield, right? Can we go in here? Yes, we can, I think. If I remember correctly. No, we can't. There's some areas you can actually walk into and there'll be like memories in them. Remember, we're playing this at 30 FPS. There is no 60 FPS in this game. It still looks pretty good. I like how the game tells you now that Alice can dodge. How stupid do these devs think gamers are? Wait, don't answer that. You never know. No, we died for real now. First real death. Yes, I'd like to continue. How far back are we going? Back here? That's not too far back. Where we first arrived. "2010 was good." This was actually 2011 though. Best year for gaming, in my opinion, is 1998. 2010 wasn't bad. 2004 was pretty good too, because we got Half-Life 2 at that time. Yeah, I didn't dodge. I forgot we could dodge in midair, too. Thank God for autoing. Yes, yes, I know. Dodge enemy attacks. Come on, I'm dodging. You're not helping me. Thank God for the pepper shaker where you have this long range attack. You get rewarded for dodging him too. It kind of like slows down bullet, like not bullet time, but it slows down the game, and then you can attack better. Thank you very much. Watch me. You'll all learn how to dodge. Decapitating all of them, too. Why did I have to put the shaker out? Dodging also helps if you dodge towards them. Get your attacks in while they're kind of distracted. Doom 2... Doom 2? Or Doom 1? Yeah, 93, I think, right? Resident Evil 1, 96. Resident Evil 2, 98. Well, 98 also gave us Half-Life, right? So... 1998 was, like, the best year for gaming, in my opinion. For PC gaming, at least. Overall, gaming in general. I think that's all, and we also got Conker's Bad Fur Day. I could be wrong. Oh, these are those robot creatures we fought in the first game. So these little guys were inside of them. Interesting. Alright, you could stop looking at it now. Quake 1 was... yeah. Quake 1, 96. Duke 3D was 96. Dr. Hauser? Doogie Howser? Bubsy 3D is a valuable lesson. Yeah, valuable lesson in that, you know, making funny games doesn't mean it's funny for everyone. Where are we going, Alice? I wanted to jump on top of the cages so I could see where we're... No, I guess we could see from here. I didn't miss anything, right? Where we're going? Lost and don't know where to go, try to shrink. Where the violet grows. While shrink sense will reveal hidden paths and clues. That was a cool mechanic. Shrink sense. Shows the way. Yes, indeed. Didn't they make a Bubsy sequel recently? You can't jump when you're in that form, by the way. When you're smaller.
It could have happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Crook died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
Goes back to the Duchess. Did you play that DRS? Was that like a personal favorite? No Super Bowl plans here. My wife and I are just gonna hang out, make some nachos, have some wings, and then just watch the game together. That's all. Because it's supposed to snow here this weekend, so I don't know how bad it's gonna be. We want to go this way? I don't... Or do we want to go over there? I think we want to go over there first. There's a picnic basket up there. Get it before the bears get it. What are your plans, Dr. Go? Or anybody else's plans, for that matter, for the Super Bowl? Spin-off? One from 2004's Peak Gaming. We could arguably say every game was year was best, but I think 98 for me was what did it. Uh, 1998 gaming. So what came out in 98? You had Ocarina of Time. Final Fantasy VII came out in 98. Grim Fandango. Psychic Force 2012. I don't know what that is. Metal Gear Solid came out in 1998. Lunar 2. Tekken 3. Half-Life. Resident Evil 2. StarCraft. Look at these games. Panzer Dragoon Saga. Thief. Baldur's Gate. Xenogears. Jeez. Abe's Exodus. Railroad Tycoon 2, which is one of my personal favorite games, if you don't know. Rock 2. NHL 99. Platinum Hall of Fame. Sonic Adventure, you had. This isn't even a full list. Gran Turismo, GoldenEye, 007, Tomb Raider 3, Banjo-Kazooie. And got some cool games too. United States, Gran Turismo. This isn't like even a full list. Super Mario Kart. Just so many cool things that came out that year. Robotron 64. I don't know about that. Skull Monkeys, James Bond 007. X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Redneck Rampage Rides Again. Parasite Eve. King of Fighters 97 was one of the better games. World Cup 98, I had that. I played the hell out of it. WWF Warzone, I remember that. I own that. Metal Gear Solid was big this year. I think these are just... No, Railroad Tycoon is a PC game. So Settlers 2, Elder Scrolls, is that Adventures Redguard? Well, I don't know what that is. Mario Party. Those are just... That's not even a complete list. What came out in 98. I also think... Sin came out in 98, didn't it? Ooh, Parasite Eve. I like that game. I should replay it. Well, Railroad Tycoon 2 I don't think was on a console, but that wasn't a good list. Well, yeah, it is. There's the second birthday, the third birthday, that wasn't very good. Blood is 98, definitely the best year. There you go. Blood 2. That wasn't 98, right? Somebody should do a 1998 game marathon. Go through every game that year. We played most of them. I mean, we played Half-Life. Played Sin. I think that was that year. Yeah, PE 1 and 2 remake would be awesome. I never played the second one. I've watched people play through the third birthday, which was PS2 exclusive, or PSP exclusive, actually. And it wasn't that good. This linear, crappy game where you just gotta go around, like, using your magic on things and hiding behind whatever obstacles are in your way. We're going over there. We know who lives there. See the teapots? Sen is a great game. I remember always hearing already got it. Nope, you don't need it every time. Try to grab armor or ammo off the ground, yeah. Japanese PC 98, including the hentai. Of course. Play all the 98 games alphabetically. I would play them by release date. You just go through the whole year. I played Sin on the channel. That was a challenging game. It was my first playthrough of it. Chronologically, like a pro gamer would do. There you go. Mad Hatter Industries. Go for a ride.
The Hatter's Domain, almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice, it's when. Now hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical.
Dr. Bumby. There you go, install size descending.
I've made more graceful entrances. I suppose I must be grateful nothing's broken.
We've had some years where we were blessed with, like, really good games, and then we had some years where we were blessed with really crappy games. Some vents need to be activated by turning on valves. Okay, we know that. Know that about that mechanic. We gotta open the valves. Mechanic that they brought on from the first game. What's going on, Alice? Like, why can't you jump up there? Or are we supposed to get up there and then come over somehow? No, you can't go that way. Okay. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actors. Both of them.
Lizzie, remember when a burst of steam blew your dress up around your neck? Just outside Hammersmith's. Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered.
You got a good point. It's all about sales, I think. Personal preferences don't matter, I mean. I guess there's more than one way to skin a cat. Yes, pardon the expression, and Cheshire says, a most unpleasant metaphor. Please avoid using it in the future. I remember that perfectly. Going that way. Take him out from here. Ah, you want... Stop hiding on me. Sometimes it's a little tough to figure out where to go next in this game. We can't make that jump. They are the OG voice actors. The other actors are sadly different, though. Yeah. The actor for the Mad Hatter is completely different. Where am I supposed to go? He doesn't have any projectiles. Yeah, we can't hit that platform, so where am I supposed to go? That's one of the problems with this game that I had. Yeah, I gotta channel my inner pro gamer and figure it out. Well, this is supposed to technically tell us where to go, right? Except for this part. And what's crazy is there's a platform right there that I don't think we can get to. Or can we? No, we're never gonna make that jump. I'm gonna be a gamer. Not a little girly man. Real gamers don't use drugs either. What SNK taught me. I forget we have people who work in Asia at work, and every once in a while I get an email at this time. It's because it's like morning for them. Quake 2 remaster. We gotta play through the Quake games still. Yeah, awesome soundtrack of the first game, which I don't think we could actually stream. I did not know American McGee was involved with the first game of Quake. And he was involved with getting 9 Inch Nails to do the game, I think. Yeah, Quake playthroughs. It's been a while since we played the first person shooter, I think. Not in Mass Effect, obviously, doesn't count. It's third person. Alright, what am I missing here? Let's concentrate. Let's figure this out. And yes, you could dodge yourself off of the platform. You gotta be careful with that. There's a memory up there. I don't remember how to get up there. I'm supposed to go that way. That's how you get up there. I said I'm to put the tooth there. I know exactly where I'm jumping to. Not gonna make this. She made it. So what you do here is you shoot the snout. Pepper it up. Yeah, he left it to make Alice 1. Yep. He was with all those guys, Romero and all them. Oh, no! They got into the hole. We didn't make it. We didn't make it. We made it. Gotta remember you could double and triple jump in this game. Is there anything back here that we need to go back to? I don't think so. When in doubt, shoot the snout. When in doubt, shoot the snout. When in doubt, go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. Notice her outfit change. She looks like Wednesday Addams almost. Not sure what they based this off of. Oh yeah, the flying light bulbs. I remember those. Bottles. I don't like these tight areas where they don't let you change the camera view. I thought these were supposed to close. Step on them. She's really good with the Ginsu knife too. Or the Vorpal blade, excuse me. Those are rotisserie chickens. Chicken. Rotisserie chicken. Buzzards, actually. Oh, we need to shrink on them? I forgot about that. Go shrink on it. And they restore your health, right? If I remember correctly. Gets a spork stuck in the ground, and that's when you attack. The lack of music is really making this game less epic than the first one. Yep, the little flowers. No, not while he's attacking you. Go, Alice. We could upgrade our weapon, right? Not yet. The Vorpal Blade's only level 2. I think each of them go up to level 4, remember? What the fork? Spice up his life with a little bit of pepper. Remember the 2.5D side-scrolling level in this? It's pretty cool. It was like a very cool puzzle type level. It's further into the game, of course. The 2D levels were neat. Yeah, they were a good change of pace in this game. Like, literally fun and challenging. Sections. Remarkable blade went snicker snack. He left it dead. And with his head, he went galloping back. Ah, dodge the one, but not the second one. Dodge. Come on, let me get my dodge timing on. Is Rose in here? Yeah, barely. Why was I not capable of jumping all of a sudden? Wouldn't let me jump. I'm hitting dodge. Respond. Please. There we go. Timing's all off. Not hearts, they're roses. Duck Dodgers in the 22nd and a half century? 24th and a half. Remember the Duck Dodgers game? The Duck Dodgers game was pretty cool. Platformer. Fight him out here. Jesus, Alice, come on. Yes, I'd like to continue. I don't want to shut off the game and stop playing. Probably get some music in the level. There we go, our timing's better now. My timing. They are eating me up, but I'm getting better at the dodge. I don't know what I was doing there. It was like they were attacking, but I was dodging before they actually started their attacks, and it didn't help. There we go. We got this. We never get these messages in 1990s to 2000 games. They would just tell you the game over. Yeah, pretty much. Game over, man. Screw you. Oh, you fell off the platform? We're not sending you back. Game's over. Slug. There's a snout here somewhere. I can hear it. Where is it, Alice? Don't see it. Crash Bandicoot checkpoints? They are pretty nasty, right? Plenty of those SNES, NES games that did that. Master Blaster didn't even have save points, remember that? You have to basically keep your Nintendo on to keep playing the game. Pig snout. It's telling us about it. And here, that's why we heard it. What are you aiming at? There you go. Jake Jelly Jammer 9, thank you again for another those bits, and thank you for the lurk. It's going.
My heart is open, Alice. Never closed. Never locked. There is no key.
DRS, I hope this is convincing you to play the game. I highly recommend it. Especially if it's available on Game Pass, definitely play it. No! Come back here! Little piggy went to market, this little piggy came home. This piggy exploded in a basket of tea. Snout full of pepper. These levels are long. If this was in the first game, we'd be at the end of the level by now. Not complaining, I'm just saying, expect the levels to go on for a while. Made it. Do we need what's in there or why not? Extremely long, especially if one dies over and over again, like I have, right? They're saying to go that way to get to the Mad Hatter. the pepper gun worth upgrading? I don't remember. I think I should upgrade the Vorpal blade before I upgrade that, but eventually we'll be able to upgrade everything. But I think I maxed out all the weapons by the end of the game at some point. I'm not as pro as Nyx is at games. You're referring to yourself, actually? I'm not that pro. Could jump down here, right? Just hang out on the broken dishes? No, we can't. Not on the Chinaware. When you were 6 when you first played it, wow. That's right, you were allowed to actually play it when you were 6. Yeah, I did the same thing. I think I upgraded everything. You have to. Especially that teapot steam weapon, whatever it was called, I forget the name of it. This out. The iPod. Shoot it in the eye. And stab it. Don't forget to dodge. Yeah, I could see this being the inspiration for some of the graphics in BioShock. It has that BioShocky feel to it, the graphics. Oh god, no. This area reminds me of BioShock. Just in terms of the colors and the steampunk. I can't kill this thing? How did that hit? Forget it. We gotta go up there and kill it. Stab it in the eye, Alice. It's the easiest enemy to dodge, by the way, because it keeps telegraphing its moves like that. Got it. Okay, that wasn't your intent. Is there somewhere back here we needed to go? No. It's the River of Blood down there. Well, I know which enemies you mean. They were annoying. can't dodge around them, huh? Here, let's take care of him at least. Get him off the area, out of the board. And another one spawned. Look at that. Those guys, the porcelain masks, they spawn in this area typically just to give you help when you need it. While they're here. Oh, the umbrella guys. I forgot about them too. I remembered them. So as you get closer to killing them, their eyeballs get cracked. That's how you know you're doing damage and you're about to win the fight. This is that opportunity. I ended up behind them. Looking at me, boy? Keep your eye on the ball. That's what I need to do. Thing back here. Sometimes you gotta walk around and look for memories and stuff.
He's obsessed with time. Find him, or your own time may be short.
He's talking about the white rabbit. What time is it? We're gonna go until about at least another hour. Making good progress on this game. I mean, the idea is to kind of finish the Mad Hatter level now. Teapot up there. As long as it's set to default, I don't think the bug will happen. Oh yeah, the umbrella bug. You rebind the key. I'm not touching that key for that reason. Forgot about the umbrella bug. Before we go there, though. So cool. It's third eye kind of type of mechanic. So the bottles don't give you memories, they're just bottles that you collect. He wanted to make a third game of the Alice trilogy, and he had been on YouTube many times, and you know, this is around COVID and a little bit after that, and he was trying to get funding and he was trying to convince people. He made art books and everything that were really cool, but sadly it never happened. I think I'm still subscribed to his channel, but it's not like he's put anything up on there for like a while now. So I think it's dead, the project. He retired from gaming, pretty much. You know how to edit the CFG files. It's a super easy fix. Yeah, I'm sure if I go onto PC Gaming Wiki, they'll tell me. Was I not supposed to go this way? Need to go back? So... weapons. Pepper grinder cannot be upgraded yet. I'm gonna upgrade that next. If you're playing on controller, there's no need to ever touch the umbrella button to rebind it. That's true. And we're playing it on controller again. There's a fan making a game based on the design and everything, so we might see Alice 3 yet. But yeah, it would be way far in the future. It's gonna take them a very long time to make that game. Especially if it's just one guy kind of working on it. It's too bad. Yeah, I don't think I want to go through there. Do we? Were there any other Alice games? Wasn't there like a point-and-click adventure Alice game? I think there might have been. It makes sense if there was. Well, EA. Give us the games we want, EA. Stop making Call of Duty. The bombs. I forgot about the bombs. Awkward bomb. Boom. We detonated remotely too. That's what's so cool. Upgrade. There was? Okay. So how many games did American McGee make? Because he also made Scrapland, right? But was there another game beyond that? Scrapland was not the best platformer or shooter, but it was alright. There is Disney Alice in Wonderland on Steam. Some people like it. I'll check that out. Razzie not. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. I had the game. It was called Wonderland from 1990. It was an adventure game, like you said. Yeah, I remember that. There is a Wii Alice game, really. Not really horror or anything, but... Wii Alice. Need the teeth first. Yeah, I was just curious. How do we get inside there? That way, I think. No? No way in. Lost and found. I think we get in there from the top, and I think we need to be up there first before we go over there, maybe? Our troll, what's up? How have you been? I was lurking in your channel a couple of weeks ago. You were playing that game, the one with the, I think you were playing the game, the new game that came out that's kind of like, Suikoden, where you collect all the characters. I can't remember who called the name. Been doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Hope you're good. Yeah, I was at work. Sometimes, well, before my new boss started, I would go on the phone at work and just, like, watch streams in the background. But, you know, being at work, I can't really... Yes, Illyrian Chronicle, made by members of the original team. It's fantastic. I want to play that just because of that reason alone. I love Suikoden 1 and 2. They weren't so long I'd play the other games in the series, but I'm gonna have to play that. Fantastic game. Alice game adaptation of the 2010 movie. I have that game too. That's cool. Yeah, so we beat the first Alice game, and now we're playing the second one, which we started earlier in the stream.
Our lovely library was a fire trap. A conflagration waiting to happen.
Dude, those games are so expensive. Like, I have the original copy of Xenogears, which Camilleo's playing right now, and that game was so much money. Some of these old games, it's just ridiculous. When Alice's health is low, Hysteria becomes available. Hysteria, I forget about Hysteria. Enter Hysteria by pressing enter. I'm on a gamepad game. While in Hysteria, Alice cannot be hurt and will inflict more damage. I did Dino Crisis 1 and 2 this week. Dino Crisis 1, one of the best survival horror games ever played. I've ever played. You have the remasters on pre-order. Cool. For Suikoden, right? Or... Still trying to buy Xenogears. Yeah, I have it. I went to the store and I was like, I need a new game. And I'm like into JRPGs. And I'm like, look, that game looks cool. It's got anime. Let me buy it. I'm glad I did. The Yuden game is great. It's a Metroidvania. Oh, it is a Metroidvania. I'm going to pick that up. Number 3. GOG had it 50% off when I got it. All right, nice. I'm going to put it on my list. Don't know what they were thinking with Dino Crisis 2. So, Dino Crisis 2 is really good. With this new mod they got. They got the same, like, I don't know, it's like a rebirth mod that I played the first game with. Now you could use it on the second game, so I gotta get that working. You love both games so much, I wish there were an actual third one that isn't bad. DRS played the third one, I think, on stream, right? Did DRS? I remember you playing it. It's like completely not a Dino Crisis game. Dino Crisis games are wacky and amusing at least. Stupid and arcadey. Yeah, the second one is. There's a lot of people. I remember when you lost your shit. I remember I was there when you streamed it, and I'm like, what the heck is going on in this game? While in Hysteria, Alex cannot be hurt and can inflict more damage. Okay. It's the button for Hysteria. There we go. Hold on. Beast mode. It's so cool the way it looks. God, I love that. Dreamcast 2... Oh, Dino Crisis 2 is one of my favorite games from the PS1 era. A lot of people like the second game. They don't like the first one, to tell you the truth. If you're a true survival horror fan, I think the first one's like a perfect survival horror game. I've yet to play the second one, so... I'm waiting for the Rebirth upgrade to be a little more refined before I play it, so it doesn't have any bugs. So much fun to play. I have that. I have that game. I actually have it, BZ Plasma. It came out on console, and I think it came out on PC too. I've never played it though. Run and gun kind of game. Yeah, it's very arcadey. First one is just like a perfect survival horror game. Aiming made by pressing. No, stop telling me the wrong commands and then telling me the right commands after the fact. What am I aiming at? Oh, I'm aiming at. Martian Garthic on PC. I gotta see you play it. What was that about Half-Life 1? I like them both equally, but they're two different types of games. I think Half-Life 1 is more of a traditional shooter, where Half-Life 2 has got some adventure in it, and some puzzle solving. Mutant Chronicles Rising is the Metroidvania, and 100 Heroes is the Suikoden-inspired one. Got it. So I could skip the first game and just play the second one. Dino Stalker 6.6. One has its issues, like button mashing in dangerous scenarios was solid. Yeah, it does have that weird mechanic for a survival horror game, but you have to. What kills me is they never thought of combining the Dino Crisis and Resident Evil universe in some way. This a boss fight?
No. Let's go try to wake. No, because
is the Mad Hatter? That's not the Mad Hatter. Yeah, it's him.
A blasted good night.
Hatter, I recall leaving you in a decrepit condition, but not in pieces.
Oh, it's you.
What's happened here? You've lost your hat, and some parts are missing.
Missing indeed, though things being what they are. I barely missed their missing. As to what's happened, you should know that better than I. It's your place after all. I know my place.
When did you ever know your place? Or how to keep it? Now what's going on?
That's going on. And round and up and down into my ears and through my eyes, up my nostrils, down my gullet, and riding in my guts.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains. I don't like them much.
You won't like this one at all. Nothing like when Mock Turtle was in charge of the Looking Glass line. This railroad's a bloody shambles. The stink is ferocious, the light blinding, the noise hellacious.
Quite, Hatter. I get the idea. A bad train.
The world is upside down.
Oh yeah, the train. I forgot about the train.
Inmates run the asylum. No thanks. And worst of all, I'm left tealess.
Tragic. If I do help, will you help me in return?
Cross my heart, if I had one. Find my limbs and toss them into the chute. Machines will do the rest. Be on your way now, that's a good girl. Best way out is through the clock face.
You know, Devil May Cry was originally part of the Resident Evil universe, or was supposed to be, but then they were like, they made so many changes to it that it became different than any of the Resident Evil games, so they're like, alright, this is going to be its own series. But you're right about Capcom not wanting in-house competition. Parasite Eve. Dino Crisis crossover, I could see that. Zombie Space Alien Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's what we need. Functions only when weight is applied. Yeah, we gotta use this as a pressure pad now. But I don't think we're ready for this yet. I need to go outside and collect some things. I love Dino Crisis, especially the first game. I never played. The only game in that series I never played was the second one. Blow this up. Fifth game's not bad. Oh, DMC. I never played DMC, but that's Never felt I needed to play that. Rise of the Triad. Another game. What's back here? Anything? Nope. Look at him. It's a torso and a head. Like Humpty Dumpty, we gotta put him back together again. Is this where we stand? No. Where's the elevator? Here. DMCA. Run DMC. Played that. Yeah, no playing DMCA. Smelling and regurgitating. Nice. Ah, here's the umbrella. Latest weapon in the game. Press E while focused to block with Alice's umbrella.
Fight, work until you expire. Substantial rewards in heaven.
Menacing Ruin. Okay, the three-headed version of the earlier ones. Wait, how do I use the umbrella? What's the command for using the umbrella? Hold on. Shrink, focus, hobby horse, clockwork bomb, vorpal blade. Doesn't tell you. Toggle range weapons. I hate that menacing ruin requires a lock just to beat it. It's super stupid. You can't use the umbrella without locking on. You do it after every meal to keep your sexy figure regurgitating. Yeah, there's no changes here. Let's go. Did she take out the umbrella while she was falling? I don't understand. What? No, really. How do we use the umbrella? I don't have to equip it, right? Use this button to use the umbrella. Thanks, game. Yeah, that's all. It's... Jeez, game, I'm out of buttons. I don't know what else to deflect with. Alright, we gotta look this up, because I don't know it. Umbrella key. How to use the umbrella, Steam community. Oh, is this the... You must be locked on for the umbrella to work? I think there's a problem of what I remember with this. See how this guy's using... You gotta lock onto him. Okay. Let's try that. I think there was a problem with the key. Just turn on gamer mode. Hey, be kind. Yeah, it does have a problem, and I think I remember that. So you gotta go in and edit the config sys for this, possibly. Which makes sense. So, while focusing, it works. Okay, so old A while focusing. Let's try it. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to edit. There we go. Well, that worked out. We got this. Alright, we'll get this. We got the umbrella. Only works with lock on. I hate it. Some people get without rebounding the key as well, which is really sad. Rebinding. Alright, so you gotta lock on to use it. Skip this. Oh, just ran her over. I don't even think it's worth attacking it. I can't move the camera, I don't know why. Camera's locked in this fight. I'm locked on, what are you doing? Technically the first real boss fight of the game, I guess. With the exception of that teapot eyeball we fought. Camera's kind of annoying for this fight. But... How can I time it when I can't look at it? Come on. Hang in there. got a nice serve. Be ready for Wimbledon in no time. Yes. This gives you flashbacks. Gotta say, for someone who was 6 years old when they played this, you got to play some really cool games when you were younger. Lord Jesus. The Last of Us. Well, what about the Sony ports? Were they any good? Played Turok 1 when I was 9 years old. I was a cool kid. There you go. I played Castlevania 2 when I was 8, I think, or 9. That was my game. That's cool. So you got to play the games you basically enjoyed. At me, bro. If you fall off, you just end up back here again. No! Didn't see it. This camera's really sticky here. Purposely. Come on, throw stuff at us. We got one mask. Let's go. 2 more to go. There's the other mask. We got 1 more to go. Did it! Watching you play the game now makes me realize that this game isn't as perfect as I thought it was. It's pretty good. It's you know, if you lock on, you don't have control of the camera, and it's hard to get control of the camera back at that point. I think these are timed. No? This game had timed pieces like that. I'll go back in here, so where do we go? Assemble large... assemblage or destruction as required. Shoot this thing? Once I finish it on Nightmare, I might not have the same feelings about despise it though. It is a good game. It's very different. Well, it has its differences from the first game, but the story's still there. supposed to hit this one, right? I get that, but where am I supposed to jump this way? Yes, I am. Okay. I remember this. This is cool. You found it easy on hard?
Is a live worker, free to live and work. A bad worker is a dead worker, and vice versa.
Steps to enlightenment frighten away. The steps are steep. Take them one at a time.
Steps are steep. Smelling and regurgitating. All right.
Indefinitely. Payday for bad workers is cancelled. A good worker is a live worker, free to live and work. A bad worker is a dead worker, and vice versa. Don't be a bad worker. Bad workers are slaves and dead. Payday for good workers has been postponed indefinitely. Indefinitely. Payday for bad workers is cancelled.
Where do we go from here? Don't be a bad worker. If you're a good worker, you will not get... You will not get any pay. It's like real life. Just don't be a worker, period. If you don't work, you're better off. In this world, at least. Got a teapot here. Just listen to that whole area without music, basically getting brainwashed. Pretty much. The music really carries you through the game. The first game, this one, not so much. Because the music only shows up when you're fighting. Damn it. Teapot. I forgot about it. Scalding hot tea. Steam. For a second there, I thought you said peapot. Silly brainwashed you. What needs music when you have a good worker in life? A worker, a bad worker, a slave. Well, good music would make you rebel as a worker, wouldn't it? It would empower you.
With gas laid on, Alice, we'll go to Brighton on what we save on beeswax candles and oil.
Beeswax candles and oil. Good old days. Or internet. Man chooses to obey slaves. Can't land there. That's pretty cool. Visual. Look at that. Is that it? We can't climb up. Almost like liquid hot magma? That's pretty much it. I have played BioShock. It's been a while though. Wait, I wasn't supposed to go this way, was I? That sound. Oh. So pick them off when we're still down here. Pretty gross sound indeed. Liquid metal. Where are we to go? Supposed to get up top, but not from here. This is the only platform we can get on top of. Let's try going this way. Maybe I'll find a Terminator down there. Oh! Somehow I think it put us in the right area, right? Where we want to be. Oh, this... I get it now. That wasn't an option before. Now it is. Jump onto that platform. I didn't see it. Guess we didn't have enough gamma to be able to see it. You'll fall down to not your death. Just turn into butterflies. Pull a lever for that? Didn't we just pull the lever already? Or does it reset the lever? Might be another lever. A stick of butter can fly? There are ways of imagining it. Flying butter. No! I forgot that the thing falls into the magma. And that's it. Basically, gotta let it fall and then wait till it comes back out. It could fly if you put it on a drone. Eventually it'll melt. Come on, Alice. We got like 15 more minutes. All aboard the the train. I remember the train. Uh-oh, teapot. How did that hit us? We weren't anywhere near it. Alice, wake up. Please live and work. We live to work. We don't work to live. It's the truth. It's for America. Payday for all workers canceled. No. Forgot about that. Good thing we upgraded our Vorpal blade. Peapot encountered. Plenty of peapots here. It pays your continued existence to live, basically. According to the Mad Hatter, that's the way it works. So it's already Thursday. Our next stream will be Sunday. I'm gonna play probably at 1:30. Won't have to start late this time. Should make it a little easier for you, Mary, if you're around. And the Super Bowl is on Sunday too, so we'll finish before that because, you know, we're required to watch the Super Bowl here. Should be a good game. Is Kendrick Lamar the halftime show? I forget. As long as it's not Taylor Swift. It's not the Mad Hatter doing it. The Hare and Dormouse. Yes, yes, yes. Now I remember. Spoiler! No, I remember it now. 6 a.m. now? Yeah. Man, I appreciate you being here. Yeah, they're basically getting revenge for what happened in the first game. Which is why you should really play the first game. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think we need to go back this way, right? Mutiny. Spoiler! Banned! Banned! Not that I'm hoping for it, but it's been ages since we banned anybody in this channel. And I hope we don't have to do it again anytime soon. Where'd he go? Tell me. The heck? It's all band together as a band of merry Alice lovers. I love it. We do a viewing party. We should pick an Alice movie and watch it. I think the 80s one was pretty disturbing that I saw. Cheshire Cat was played by Telly Savalas. It was just creepy. Smiled all the time. You're telling me to go that way. Why do I want to go that way? Let's get over there. Platforming is so good in this game. Now what? I'm here. Oh. The valve. This is madness. Nobody's getting buoyed. Banned. Symbolism, cinema, we figure it out. I can't aim. Too far away. I can aim at the bolts, I can't aim at the hive. Okay. And I can't get over there, there's a memory. There we go. Can't lock on for this. Oh, I see what we did. Everything cooled off. So now we can walk across. No, not again. Alice. Got it. Alice crying over ruins. I remember this fight. This was the first Death on Hard. This was a tough fight. Ruins are the queen's heart of the castle. We should remake, well, not remake this game, but we should actually make the third game. You told me to go up there. I don't understand why. Come on, you got it. You got it. Just keep jumping. Yeah. You go this way. All right. Can't go from there either. Little one. Porcelain mask. Maybe it was a lower area? These are easy to kill. You like butterflies, you love this game. Why did you get that memory? I don't think you can. There's no direct way to jump over there. It's like an invisible wall right there. Can't go over it. Big guy was still alive too. I think one hit on hard from the menacing ruin took 3 or so roses out of your heart bar. That's tough. You're really not gonna let me get over there, are you? There's a snout somewhere here. Hold on. I hear him. The snout will get you over there. That's what it is. I hear him, but I don't see him. Oh, it's closer over here. Is it up there? Where is the snout? There it is. Gives you a bottle to collect. Still no way over there. Alright, let's skip it. We're not 100% in this game anyway, so... Okay, still here. Go another 5 minutes.
Steady now. Gather your nerve. Jump to the first vent, then the next, and ride the currents up.
To the first, then the next, blah blah blah. What's in there? Nothing. I may not be here when you get back, Mary, but thank you for hanging out and thank you for the sub. And I hope you have a good day today. I know it's pretty late for you. I'm glad you were here. I'll be a little earlier on Sunday at least. Imagine the game saying you sure seem to be dying a lot. Why don't you take a break and come back later, champ? Maybe you'll be better next time. Well, what about the games that always ask you, do you want to lower your level? You keep dying. There are those games. Wait, where are we? That's lost. Oh, you were telling BZ Plasma to do that. I thought you were going to get a drink of water. Sorry. Making an edit of a movie I watched today, so that's why I have the energy to stay longer. Cool. Okay. All good. Sorry, I misread it. I thought you were leaving the channel. Go shower. It is early morning. Alright, let's see if we can get past this. Basket! That's all we had to do here was get the basket. You didn't want to hear what I read? Only on Sundays. Well, like Sunday special. I am not going to make it over there, am I? No. I hate when games do that too. It's like they're mocking you for not being good at the game. What, do you want to lower the difficulty level? No, I don't. I want to replay the game level that I died at. So I go through here, I get smaller here, and that's it. There's like nothing to do on this side, huh? Like, we can't jump through here. Maybe we can, no? Can't. What's the point of this? Can't jump when you're small either. Yeah, it's very insulting. Oh, there we go. Was it Alpha Protocol that did that? I think. Maybe no. Maybe it wasn't Alpha Protocol. That was a real slap on the face the last time I played that game. One game, and it just kept telling me, do you want to lower the difficulty? And I'm like, shut up. Yakuza on normal, and it was asking me after the third time I died if I want to go. Yes, that's the game I remember. Started asking me if I want to go lower even. Oh yeah. Spec Ops The Line. That's the one I played. It did have that. That was a good game. Annoying if it kept telling me when it was asking me to do that. Like, no, I don't want to go to easy. You suck at this game. Why don't you play it in easy mode? Tank enemies. Shoot the light bulb, alright. Where to? Alright, we're gonna wrap this up now. How do we get over there? That's how. Spec Ops was great. Actually, DRS, it was you who told me to play that game. regret it. Good game. I like that talking to the Cheshire Cat is like completely optional. Even though I wanted to talk to him, it wouldn't let me. It never appeared. It is a disturbing story, but it is a really cool game. Ah, alright, I missed it. Ah, not one with a shield, come on. Love how the eyeball just falls out of its head like a marble and just rolls around. Alright, the flower for health is there, but we don't really need it at this point. I remember this whole part. Coming back to me this game. Decades excess waste, the Hatter's madness ends today.
Your presence here is
Dormouse.
unwelcome. We have a mission to complete, and you are an intolerable annoyance.
Talking too much in the first game, yep.
But no one likes it this hot.
It's the Dormouse, you were right, I forgot about the mutiny. But now that I know what happened in the first game, why they're taking their revenge on the Mad Hatter. Time this right. How did that hit me? Can't sidestep him. Alice is to blame. I'm not to blame here. It's all Alice's fault. Bye, Alice. Why aren't you working, Alice? Are you a slave or a worker? Well, I can't talk about myself in the third person. That would just be odd, right? So, gotta blame Alice. There's a pressure thing there, or maybe even a lever. Get up there. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to go this way yet. They are annoying when they're scattered around just shooting at you while you're trying the platform, too. There's nothing you can do about it. Technically, she was walking on air there. You saw that. Oh, I see. There you go. Oh. Alice, why are you in the lava? You know what? We could break that right there. I think that's on the way. We gotta break that on the other side, though. Oh, we already did that. Alright. There's another one here. Dang. No? I love her hair physics in this game, too. I forgot how, like, the hair reacts to when you're jumping and falling. That's pretty cool right there. And that valve.
I've got the arms you need. Well, strictly speaking, the Hatter needs them. Well, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to crush you.
You're not gonna crush me. Forward industry. Did that flower for when we really need it. I probably should have played this game on hard. It's not the platforming that's hard, but the enemy battles I feel like are a little easy at this point. You guys are killing me. How do we get up there again? Do we? Easy. Yeah, I'm starting to see why you would want to play the game on hard. My first playthrough was mainly me trying to find which direction to go in. I mean, there were a couple of fights that got really tough, but that's what I remember about the game when I first played it. I am completely confused here. How do we platform upwards? That clock. Nightmare difficulty? No, I can't. I can't play Nightmare difficulty. You're gonna play it. Wouldn't want to upstage you or anything.
The path less traveled is now
Oh, I remember that area.
to negotiate. You can't reach me. No, not at all.
Nope. You're not gonna fall because you can't see the ground. Which is what's cool. We should do a mod with the Jabberwocky boss for Nyx. Put it in the game as well. No, don't do that, please. No Jabberwockies. Oh no, it crashed. Game crashed. Crashed. Oh lord. Alright, well. I think we're gonna call it a stream. It's late. And it crashed. I can't believe it crashed. See where we get to restart from. Yeah, that wasn't good. That was a bad crash. Game's not even starting up anymore. There we go. No, it did not. It crashed again too. The spicy horse logo did not appear. Alright, let's just play this on the next stream. We'll do that. It's gonna be okay. If anything, I have to verify the game. Because it crashed. Let's visit someone's channel. Ooh, lots of people on tonight. We're not gonna go to Farscape. Because I realize they play commercials. Clips. Mario Kart 8. Diddy Kong. Hold on. Is what's his name still streaming? Stupid broken ports. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna beat this. We're gonna beat the little mouse. Slave worker. Let me just see who's online. Someone's playing Google Chrome. How's that possible? We gotta raid someone. What are we raiding? Good night, DRS. I'm trying to find somebody to raid. Who's on? Oh, I think I know who's on. What is he playing? No, that doesn't say he's raiding. Or streaming. I hate when it says that. Alright, let's go raid somebody who's playing Alice, the first game. How about that? No, I can't raid myself. Tomorrow I gotta go be a bad worker. So we're not gonna stay too long on a person's channel, but American McGee's Alice is playing. Says I'm playing it. So I tagged it as well. This one's playing Madness. How's that possible? All right, I'm just going to end the stream because I can't find anybody really to raid. But thank you for being here. What madness is this? I apologize for the madness. American Muggies, Alice time. The Ruin one. Okay, so see everybody on the next stream. Not Thursday, it's Sunday. That's when the next stream is. Probably at 1:30. We'll continue with this. Hopefully we get to see the Mad Hatter. We haven't seen him yet. I remember that boss fight. That was pretty epic. Have a good one. Mary, thank you for the sub as well. All the bits, all the lurkers. Have a good night. Have a good day. See you on Sunday. Cheers.